The system wants to talk to us.
Not the AI.
The AI has become sentient. Oh my god! It's actually just terrifying just thinking about that.
Is it gonna create a picture? Is the picture gonna win first place at a state fair? That won't cause any controversy.
That won't cause controversy. Is it gonna start making music?
Maybe.
Or editing, or making special effects?
Putting together videos.
And just
writing scripts.
That would be fun to do. Like, ooh, actually, hold up.
Those are out there.
Those are out there. That would be, I got an idea.
I think one of my favorites was when, I think it was Netflix had the AI watch all of the holiday movies on there and then write a script.
See, stuff like that I think would be a lot of fun.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you sent that. Is that that TikTok you sent?
Yeah, it was a TikTok.
Hi, welcome to CouchCapades. We just kind of got off on our own little thing.
We have a stream of consciousness.
Yeah, it happens. It's one of those things. Welcome. We love you.
What's up, guys?
What are we doing again?
What's your favorite holiday movie?
Shit.
It's always time for holiday movies.
It's never time for holiday movies.
So we have to talk to Alter Ego.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, wait, I don't remember what we're doing.
Yeah. So I don't know if I need to talk to Kyoko or the computer, so let's start with her. Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something? Okay, so I didn't need to click on the computer. My bad.
Oh my god, it is 7:30
so
in the
early.
morning. And
It's so early, and I'm just here like, am I even gonna hit the note right?
I was like, we haven't even warmed up our voices yet, and we just jumped into it. I'm like, oh,
this might not have been our best call.
This is a stupid idea.
So it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto?
Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. I love watching her work. She's so graceful.
Is two not enough?
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty.
But what is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we?
I do not have enough coffee for this game. Oh my god.
I asked 3 times if John was sure that he was ready for Danganronpa this morning, and he was just like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, we live by the 3-strike rule. Now I'm like, I made a mistake, dog.
Kyoko typed in the question.
What did you want to ask us?
Oh, yeah. So I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network, but I'm gonna sweat.
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied,
Why?
You said my job was done, right? But did you stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network.
but if you did that, that's basically suicide. You'll unalive yourself. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? Fred.
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it.
That's what a lot of people say when they get like a large pizza and then they register.
How
no,
big the pizza
I
is.
can't handle this. And
Somewhere about halfway through, you're just like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't eat all this. And then like 3/4 of the way through, you're just like, oh God, I've made a mistake. But you finish it because you're already 3/4 done.
Yeah, then you've just committed and you have to do it. And then when you're done, you're like, I should never pray to that God ever again. And you go to a different deity.
So John just prays to Pizza God, apparently.
Pizza God's the best God.
Donut God.
I asked her. Donut God's pretty good.
Duh.
I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage and things starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true.
That you are an AI?
So, it's okay. Let's keep that a little vague. Don't ask questions.
Okay.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I'll just squeak a little bit. I'll call all the dogs. They'll come to the yard. That'll be my milkshake. My voice is my milkshake.
John is so done with
Excuse me while I just drown myself in more coffee. God.
Guys, I've had less coffee than John so far. I don't know how I'm like this in the mornings.
Oh my God.
I couldn't help but get lost in that voice.
How could you understand it?
It really does bring all the dogs to the yard.
My ears are bleeding.
It was just too committed.
To puncturing my eardrums.
Too admirable. Too dog whistly.
Here we thought the apocalypse killed everything. Nope, dogs are still around. How can you tell?
We just get Chihiro around.
Yep.
Or one of Chihiro's creations. You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I live in the real world, and Alter Ego only lives in a computer and has no agency over what they do, or how they do it, or where they go. But no, there's no difference between a human and a program. I have no idea how to answer that question. Wow, no laughs from John on that.
What? I was trying to find a good point to kind of interject my color commentary in there, and you kept on going, so I was like, all right, I'll let you have this.
I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer.
And that's when we're all screwed.
Basically. But I can say this. There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
I accept that one.
Yeah.
I accept that one. But
I'm
there is
fine with that.
huge difference between Alter Ego, like a program, and a human. Here's the main one. I can press and hold power and you're done. The only other thing I could do that to, never mind, that's a dark joke. I'm gonna back off.
Kyoko! To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But you're so beautiful when you're determined.
The Zuck is gonna come after Alter Ego.
Basically.
Jesus. Musk is gonna come after Alter Ego.
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way?
I mean, some people are real chicken shit, Kyoko.
Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Let's be honest though, all of those people have already died.
That's true.
I'm just here like, what about Hero?
I mean, there's Hero, and then collectively, 10 years later after this game, well, actually probably 12 years later after this game was made, there's a lot of people who are just like, turn the other way.
Yeah.
when you need to fight for something.
Red! Hey, are you guys fighting? it's about me. Please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. Leave it to me. So please, let me try.
Red! And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
Where?
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
The bathrooms?
Yup. A room without a surveillance camera. Oh, specifically the secret room.
Okay.
Because, you know, the mastermind totally didn't come and knock out.
Yeah, knock Makoto out.
Knock Makoto out while he was in there.
I mean, all right.
But sure.
Did we tell Kyoko that? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we told Kyoko.
I think so. No.
Yeah, we did because he said like. When
that's right. Everything was gone.
Everything was gone, and she was like, it happens. I've already read everything.
That's right.
Makoto, you're just a liability.
That's it. The secret room you told me about. That Mastermind knows about. But I mean, technically the Mastermind knows about the dressing room too. And hasn't come in to check why everyone is constantly going to the bath.
Man, everyone's going to the bath and spending like hours.
I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there.
Where's the drop?
How would you know? Well, if it's Wi-Fi.
That's true.
Like, it's probably blocked from the bath because privacy.
Yeah.
And Japan actually knows how to do that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. There we go.
Okay. All right. I was like, where the hell's the drop?
There we go.
You can't really connect to anything like without it.
However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right!
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Besides, because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Red! Kyoko! You're so beautiful in the moonlight.
In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So, let me do it.
What he's saying is that your very form-fitting suit is looking mighty fine.
Basically. I'm so glad you picked up on that. I appreciate the compliment. Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you. Like she has no idea how to say it.
She doesn't know how to say thank you, and you're like, what?
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay?
You shut the screen. It's a laptop.
Come on now.
I mean, you're not legitimately folding him.
We started packing him up right away.
Oh, it tickles! Ah! He's just like screaming. Oh my God, you broke my waist! You're like, you don't feel that.
Yeah. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket.
Oh my God.
Ah! It tickles!
Shh! You can't talk right now.
How does it tickle?
We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay?
What does it feel like if someone sticks a USB in you?
Woo!
Understood! Your command has been implemented! That's the last you'll hear from me!
Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I don't know how to react.
It is a machine!
I'm pretty sure the It Tickles was just, it's an AI and it's a very smart AI, so it should know to say things like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers, assuming the mastermind didn't clear that out too. So, there might be a network cable in there,
However,
assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
I mean, also assuming that is it an RJ45 or I guess at this time would be a Cat 4, maybe a Cat 5. I like Cat 4.
Yes.
Look, I have nothing to contribute, so I have to contribute my knowledge of networking.
No, I appreciate it. I just don't have anything to add to that.
I was like, you can't really use no, you can, but they kind of suck. RJ45s are just the plug at the end is for phones, like old school normal phones. Cat 4, 5, and 6, the ends are a little bit wider and they have more cabling within them.
So Fish 13?
Just keep on reading. Just keep on reading.
What? It's a cat.
Yes, it is a cat. And cat.
So Fish 13?
Well,
Dog 40?
all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
I mean, not bad. Not bad. That's not a bad Rose impersonating Makoto.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. I mean, by this point in the game, you definitely know the, Oh, we have to go to the first floor, don't we?
I don't even remember where the damn place is, to be honest with
It's
you.
in the bathroom, dog.
I thought it was on the second floor bathroom.
Okay, it's in the bathroom.
I truly don't remember. Oh, shit!
Sup, Hero? Hero, do you want to distract Monokuma? No, you're too dumb.
I mean, that's the perfect ploy, though.
It's true. Let's see.
Do you want to check
Second
the map
floor.
first before we do this?
Why?
Does it want to tell you where to go?
Probably not. I'm pretty sure it's here.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto. Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Wait, what's with the turn, dog?
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She's so multi-talented. I believed that she was mad at me. She was so forceful. I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Kind of like that she was forceful.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
All of a sudden, the dink achievement unlocked happens, and you're like,
Oh, gross.
oh, did not know that about myself.
Okay, I'm going.
so then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Only you can go into the boys' bathroom. Like, what?
Dink achievement unlocked. Step on me, mommy, and you're like, whoa, okay, did not know that was a thing for me.
Oh, God. Okay. First, we have to find a network cable. Maybe first, put the laptop on the desk.
Yeah, you don't want to tickle the AI anymore.
Not really?
I mean, and in theory, wouldn't Chihiro or Alter Ego be laughing because Kyoko was typing? Wouldn't that tickle? I would assume that would tickle.
That's what I would think.
Like, and then especially
So
on the-
again, I think that it's just the AI understands that when you get close and touch the torso of a human, humans tickle. Humans get tickled.
I mean, can Alter Ego understand the difference between using your fingers and your tongue?
According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. I'm just gonna dodge that one.
Like, too far? That's too far.
Found it! This is a network cable, right? John, what kind of cable is that?
I don't know. I mean, that looks like a normal.
Not a horse 40? Where does association in numbers. Gets John every time.
That's a porcupine 12, all right?
Thank you.
Jesus.
Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. Then I realized that the cord was too short.
Probably.
How will this ever work? The desk could move, but maybe I should just put alter ego on the floor. But I would feel bad about leaving one of my friends on the floor. Should I move the desk? I pull out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. John's just done. Oh, there we go.
Jesus.
Those are some heavy-duty
That's
cords.
some heavy-duty cordage.
And that should do it.
Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear, I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me.
Just you gotta have faith, the faith.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing.
No matter what, we're going to get out of here. You and the rest of us as friends.
Friends? Even me? Thank you! Thank you, Mikoto!
Oh, it just shuts down because it doesn't cannot compute.
Right?
Cannot compute friends. Friends.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. Ooh, my reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings, just like my old theater teacher always wanted from me. I've gotten so much better. I see. Then there's nothing left for us here. We'll never have to come here, ever again.
Ever!
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. She was really walking. Kyoko! Yes. So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Grabs him by the collar. Look here, you little shit.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
Damn.
That's not what I mean. I just meant to say that you're gorgeous and I love working with you and
You mean attaboy?
will you go out with me? I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true. But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then, what should we? If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego. All we can do is wait and believe in our friend. You're right. That's our only option. That's all we got. We parted ways and I headed back to my room.
Oh no. Do we have free time?
There's still some time left in the... I'm
Oh
kind
God,
of
thank you.
tired. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all. Yeah. Before long at all. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I had completely dozed off on my very uncomfortable looking bed. Fred. Fred is my bed's name.
Ding dong.
Huh?
Ding dong.
The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Is there someone at my door? Is it Kyoko?
Rattle.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. Kyoko! What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
Not a ghost.
What? Did you call Hero? He knows a lot about ghosts.
Very true.
As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry! So, Hina, what's going on? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right! In the rec room! What's inside? There was a window in the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura! John's just chilling over here.
I am. I'm chilling. None of my voices are here. There's one of my voices.
Yeah.
Probably dead. So.
Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, I tried calling her other name, the only one that we use in secret, but she wouldn't respond. So, what should we do? What are we gonna do? Patrice and Patricia don't have any advice for me, and there's no donuts for this situation.
You're right. But Hina, you could eat a lot of donuts and just kick down the door. Use your donut power.
That's a good idea. Off to find donuts!
She disappears and you're like,
But they can't knock down the door is the thing.
yeah, that's true.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room.
Like a chair? Like a chair.
There's something inside the room.
A dead body?
Is it the chair? You're smart as Kyoko, look at that!
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I don't know.
I'm like, you have a damn window. Just look through. Like, the chair's fairly.
Chair?
Friggity.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. I love how that's like, there are always loopholes in these rules.
Yeah.
Then, there's no problem if we break in. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way, assuming we can reach the chair.
Yeah. And assuming we
Through
don't
the window.
freaking slice our arms or wrists Saw style.
Right? Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. I gotta save my friend. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she? Okay. I mean, it's Sakura. so I'm sure. Fred. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence, but that silence didn't last long.
Here! I found a broom! In the classroom! Use it!
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Do it, Makoto.
Come on, please hurry!
Okay, you two, stand back. I'll use my muscles.
Takes the broom inside with the bristles and presses against the wall, and you're like, oh my god.
I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit.
Crash.
The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door.
The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just keep from just ripping a giant hole in my arm in this glass.
I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned.
Sakura!
I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, jeez. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
All-Star Apologies. Deadly Life.
Have they always been doing that when we find a body, like it changes to deadly light, like or something?
I don't remember.
Like the the color chapter changes or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't remember one way or the other.
Wow.
Huh? Sakura's.
So why did they have to get inside the room
For the
body announcement? Because technically 3 people saw it through the window.
Yeah, that's a good point. Huh.
Because there might have been a better way to get the door open. Or something.
Unless it's like you have to be in the room to see it, because
that could be
that's
it.
the only thing I could think of. But yeah, you have a good point. Like if they all discovered her, but
or maybe Kyoko hadn't looked in the door yet.
There's that possibility too, or just the idea of it's not certain until you actually get into the room and see.
I guess
because technically they were like, oh, she might still be asleep or she might be unconscious, but
yeah.
I don't know. That's a good point. I mean,
it does build more tension.
Yes.
It does build more tension to wait until they're actually in the room and can touch her. Sakura's dead? She's really dead? I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on.
I can't take you seriously, Makoto, with that look. I'm going to be honest with you, dude.
At Sakura's dead body. Can we ever take Makoto seriously in anything?
No, we can't. We really can't. But yeah, this one right here really is like...
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. We didn't make it in time.
Oh my god, all right.
It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction?
Fred! I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and I...
Why? Why did this have to happen?
This was only a day after, right?
Yeah,
Like-
well, a day after what?
Celeste, right? Like literally.
No, this has been like 2 or 3.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because we had the free time.
Oh, that's true. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Like there was the night after Celeste,
Yeah.
there was at least one free time. I think there were 2 free time days.
I think there was one free time day, but they were back to back. Like we had 2 times at the same.
Right, we had 2 times, but then we had another free time. And I think the third one was like the morning, and then that afternoon we met up with Kyoko, went to see Alter Ego, and
Okay,
put him in
alright,
the secret room.
Okay.
I think. So I think it's been 2, maybe 3 days.
Okay.
That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again, like a broken record. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. This is a very weird shot.
Yeah.
That's weird. Why? Okay.
They just went to the center of the room. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
Ogre?
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began. You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you are going to say?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room. It was one of you. Hiro, Yakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
Do you know it? I have no idea who.
I think it's gonna be Monokuma.
You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours.
Gross.
Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Huh? Huh?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again. None.
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through our little fight. 'Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat. Yep. To take down a behemoth like that.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the Black End is this time, I owe you one.
You owe them one?
Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause, I mean, you know, your lives are on the line, right?
What the hell? He owes someone? I hate him! I hate this whole thing!
Well, I for one am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. The game is afoot.
It's a food.
But you want to be angry at someone? If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it!
Hina!
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here. Sakura.
Okay, then Ina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Oh, please, just somebody hit him. An order.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What? Sorry. What? What?
Too early.
Too early. I was
Too
like,
early
what?
there.
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I mean, he is kind of right on that one.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here. I can take every single one of you and you know it.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time.
You also got to remember, you got to take on the chick with scissors.
I'm also just here like, okay, so that means that Hina, Makoto, and Kyoko can actually investigate the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Here, Hina and Kyoko can't leave the scene of the crime.
Yep.
So Makoto's the only one that's going to have most of the information.
Yes. Like every other trial.
This is a bad call.
This is a bad call. Every other trial has just been like that.
I know. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
What?
You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, Hiro, do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
Also, somehow you're even dumber than Makoto.
Yeah, that's also true. I don't think
I don't
you've
know
actually
how.
contributed to any trial.
Sure he has. What?
Yeah.
Then it's decided.
Nothing
everything's decided. I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
But
We have to find out who killed Sakura. For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory.
Fred, fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it.
Oh no, that's the going to the trial. I was like, no, like
A deadly pit.
Yeah, I was like, where the
Yeah.
hell's that at? Oh, that's the trial. That's
yeah,
walking-
that's the
walking to
elevator.
trial. That's the elevator montage.
Yeah. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Oh, there is some pink lemonade. Clear in the back. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Nice. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
So, if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
I keep on hearing that's a great game.
Oh shit, that is a game. Isn't it by them?
I think it is.
Isn't it a
I'm pretty sure it's Chunsoft.
Chunsoft. Oh, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Thank you. In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder.
Yep, it is. Developers, Spike Chunsoft.
Nice.
Zero Escape, formerly released in Japan as Not Even Gonna Try It, is a series of adventure games directed and written
Isn't
by...
it the Nonary games?
Yeah, it is the Notary games, but in Japan it's known as...
It's known as Kyokugen Dashutsu. That's my best guess.
On a completely different note, this whole game, in game time, people have got it to about 23 to 24 days.
Really?
Danganronpa takes place
Over the course of a month.
over a month.
Meanwhile, we're here on episode 40 and it's been like 6 months?
Something like that.
Sorry, 30. Episode 30. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
Excuse me. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Sorry, I looked up Zero Escape real fast to see how long. Because I know we've actually had people ask us about it. Like, guys, you should play Zero Escape. And we're like, oh God, I don't know if we should. Bitch, 34 hours.
Yeah.
And then, well, 39 if you main an extra. So it's probably about 45 hours.
Plus reading everything out loud. Look up how long Danganronpa is for me again. Okay. Just this first game.
All right, I got it.
Oh, by the way, we're using howlongtobeat.com to get any of our estimates for hours. Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. 25
hours main story, 31 hours main and extra. And I'm like, well, we passed that 31 hours.
Blown past that
31 hours.
Yes. But this is what happens when we're not just reading to ourselves.
Yeah.
And actually attempting to do voices.
Yes.
You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door or something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit.
Oh snap, I forgot there was a VR trial.
Oh yeah!
We could do that.
We have to see if it's on one of our...
It's on the PlayStation. I have it on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
And I got a old PlayStation VR since it's not backwards compatible now.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
We just have to figure out how to hook it up.
Oh yeah, that's the nightmare fuel of that
and
concept.
See if we can capture it, because we tried capturing PSVR once and it didn't work very well.
Yep.
There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room! By that, I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then, you think we can cross that one off, too? I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So, there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems most likely in this case? That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Oh, God.
Jesus!
You were looking down. You didn't even see him pop up.
I caught it out of the corner of my eye.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God, what is that?
It's just uncomfortable sometimes. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Wiki wow wow, wiki wow.
Oh, that's...
Do you recognize it?
Hina! Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper.
No more?
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka.
Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little, just like have something hard to suck on.
So, you gave that candy to Sakura!
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Like, they're no donuts, but they're not bad. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. They're mine. Back off, bitches. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much?
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself.
That's why I gave it to her. But now they've all lost their flavor. Hina.
Nice. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Perfect. Okay. What are all the
Oh my
things?
God.
Yeah. No, I remember there being a lot in this one. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries.
Nice. Status of Sakura's body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start
Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood.
Not a chance. Byakuya! However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location.
Interesting?
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting.
But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. I have to figure this out.
I need to figure this out.
There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and there are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right?
It was a genie in the bottle. She rubbed it the right way.
So this must have originally been a bottle.
Nice. Genie in the bottle. Glass shards on the floor have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Perfect. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand.
Monokuma humping a night. It's got a really weird aftertaste.
Why are you tasting it?
I don't know why.
Why are you tasting? You know what? I don't want to know.
Don't ask questions. You're not prepared for the answer.
I'm definitely not. So please don't answer that one. It's a Monokuma figure that I will not lick.
Nice. Figure on the floor
With a funky aftertaste.
with a funky aftertaste has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That position is in a very specific book in the back of the book.
I don't think that one's in the back. There are four red bottles lined up on the shelf.
Gotta rub them the right way.
And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure.
What I'm wondering is, how'd they get these figures inside the bottle?
Magic. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. Oh. You've never seen that? Just weird burp. You've never been to an antique mall and wandered around and seen the random shit, like a ship in a bottle?
Rub me the right way.
Oh yeah, maybe I have.
Do you know what taught me how they did the ship in a bottle? Berenstain Bears?
Berenstein?
Yeah, Berenstain Bears.
What? There were.
Look, it's however you want to pronounce it. It's,
No.
It's always been spelled that way.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think of where I learned, like, how they actually put it together. God, was it Reading Rainbow?
I think they might have. I think they did talk about it on Reading Rainbow, but I think I read the Berenstain Bears about it because Brother Bear and Sister Bear went to visit their grandpa, Grandpa Bear.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was his name.
Stan.
And he had, like, that was his hobby, was making ships in a bottle.
Oh, cool.
So, like, he taught them how to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was also on Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, because I think that's when I registered, like, the specific tools that they needed, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. I was about to give her Makoto's voice. So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Nice. Monokumas in a bottle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Are you? How? The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Okay.
I mean,
Yes. Oh, we have a wonderful, slightly hand-printed interior of a locker over here. Huh? The locker's open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing there? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. There's no extra dust inside the handprint. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah. So then, what does this handprint mean?
nice. Handprint locker has been added. Sorry, locker handprint has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I wasn't gonna fight you on that one.
It blows my mind, and it's only because I keep on forgetting. Like I'm so locked in the concept of when you walk in and how this angle is of who he's talking to.
Yeah.
That's where you came in from the room.
Yeah.
But this room is flipped.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
it's just rotated
it's
90
rotated,
degrees,
and I'm like, oh, yeah.
this is weird.
Yeah, it throws me off every now and then.
Yeah. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Cool. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Oh, excuse me. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died?
Nice. Magazine shelf bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Okay, so I think all we need to do is talk to the people. Do we want to go ahead?
You know, why don't we do that next time?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that next time. I was trying to find a good point. And I think this is a good point to call it an episode, and we can do it next time.
Sounds good to me.
See you later.
Bye. Is it a locked room? Was it ever locked in the first place? Was it just wide open? And they broke a window for nothing?
There's a possibility of that. Also, I want to know, if you rub Monokuma the right way, will you get a wish granted?
I doubt it. He seems like he would grant the worst despair and not the best wish.
He's the monkey paw.
Yes.
He's the monkey paw. Rub him the right way.